We go to the 180.
Check the out.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Go, 12, go. Switch it. Come on, switch it. What's that? Come on.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 42-yard line. On first down, they go option to the right. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He gets it to Cooks. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. His throw incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And that takes us from second to third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Get that ball. Get that ball.
12, fellas. Here we go.
Deuce. Switch. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". I hope you brought your
Alert!
54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Come on, boy.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. James has got it. Complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Garoppolo finding Goodwin. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked it to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
No gain on the play there, second down.
Here we go.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
21.
58.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's going to fire one, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Dante Pettis, 36 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
And the Rams first down.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a first and 10.
Let's go, defense.
Hold on. Check.
On first and 10, Goff. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's got some space here. The 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
What? 20.
You better bring it.
On first and goal, they'll try the option left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jared Goff scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
The Niners take over.
Get ready.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here's Breida. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Here we go, here we go. Like 20.
He's tackled at the 30-yard line. It's now
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On first down, here's Breida. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo drops it off for Coleman. And he gets it down to the 32. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt. And they're going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Here we go, tonight. Like 20.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. A first down run there for Gurley, but nothing opening up as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
Hey, come on now, come on now. Shift.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Of course, with Gurley, the Rams, they have been content to monitor that workload in the early part of the season, mostly keeping him around the 14 to 16 carry mark. A far cry from last year when he had games of, gosh, he had 28 carries in one game, 25 in another, 23 in another. But it's been a different story for Todd Gurley in 2019. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it's a second down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Tonight, like 20. Hold on. Check.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That'll be caught by Cup. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing again is gone. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
56 to Mike.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10.
11.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The tackle there by John Johnson. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Dances by him. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up.
They do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Michael Brocker's in on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That good for 19 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
One, Omaha.
Switch gears.
One.
At the 38-yard line.
I got you.
54.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
21. Here we go.
54, right there. 54 miles. Watch the run.
At the 27-yard line.
12.
Mike's 54.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. That's caught. It's Coleman. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. He's letting it fly for Cooks. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks, 75 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just 1 play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
2. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike.
21.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Kill.
Check.
They'll start on the ground with Breida, and he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
11.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check cross.
2.
58's Mike. Go. 58's the Mike. 58.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. He's going to fire this thing deep into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle.
Eric Weddle's one of my favorite players in the league, Brandon. A guy that always seems to be in the right place at the right time, making a play on the football, and he has excellent hands, as we just saw there.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 34. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
56 to Mike, boys. 12. Check 56. Let's go. Check.
From the gun, here's Goff. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. Goff now 11-15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And Woods has it complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Cut! Like 20! Hey!
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Here's Goff. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And down inside the 15 he goes. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald with a sack.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
Hey, wahoo!
58 for Mike, 58. 58 for Mike.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
And 58 is a
21, 21.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 76 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gold with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he's taken down inside the 30. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Tackled that time by Jarquiski Tart.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49ers 30-yard line.
180! Never close. Christone, travel.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Watch that end, tight end's right.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
So the